there are some people who are saying, you know what, I'm not going to stick around here in America and endure what may come or even what's going on now, right? So they've decided to leave. Well, I want y'all to watch this video from a brother named Anthony who is now in Uganda with his family. And this is a snippet of what he said in his 9-minute video. Check it out.
And you have people say, oh, so you like Donald Trump? I don't care about Donald Trump. It's not if I like Donald Trump, if I like Kamala Harris. I'm not an emotional person. I don't vote off emotions. I am voting for Donald Trump. I'm flying back to the United States to cast my vote for Donald Trump. Then I'm coming back to Africa. I'm voting for Donald Trump because I want America to have a stronger economy. I want America to have secure borders. I want an America where parents can raise their children without government interference. That is my biggest issue. Now, if Kamala Harris and Tim Walz decide to incorporate that into their campaign, then yeah, they could definitely have my vote. If they say that we're going to have an America where parents can raise their children, well, we're not going to push and force LGBTQ issues on families, then I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, you have my vote. You won my vote. That moment where you drop all of those ridiculous laws and policies, my vote is yours.
So as you saw in her there during that particular clip, he was basically like, yes, I'm going to vote for Trump because I do not like the ridiculous policies that Kamala and Tim Walz are championing. Of course, that is in regards to when he spoke at length about it, what they are trying to incorporate and have incorporated into the schools as far as the LGBTQ thing. So he is not against that. He just believes in raising a traditional family. He said he wants his lineage to go on, and that's not what he and his wife teach their children. They teach them about a traditional family. So he says, I don't want that forced on them in school. He also talked about immigration and that it's not right that migrants can go over to the United States and do what they want. Because he said, if I go to any other country or whatever the case is and not go the right way, then I can get in trouble, right? It makes me a criminal. Or if you go into a store and not pay for stuff, you're a criminal, right? So he was basically saying you should do it the right way. But Kamala's policy is basically saying, oh, well, she doesn't think that immigrants should be criminalized. But it's like it's a crime, right? If they're coming over here against the law. Then he also went on to talk about the deletion of babies. He says, listen, I'm not one to get into that argument, but I don't think it's right that it can be done, later than, sooner. Let's just leave it at that. But then he goes on to say, yeah, so I'm going to vote for Trump. He says, but I would vote for Kamala if she drops those ridiculous policies. And so I don't understand what the Democrats are having a hard time understanding when it comes to especially the black community or even anybody who's not black and saying, listen, what's in it for me? Because we are seeing the migrants come over here and get everything that they want, but there's people who want their student loans forgiven. There's people who want reasonable housing. They want the food and gas prices to come down. And if black Americans, we have our say, so we want reparations. We want some hate crime bills. We want stuff too. But the way it's going now, a lot of people, and I've heard a lot of people personally say, yeah, I'm about to get on out of here. If she becomes president, I don't want to endure another a Democrat ran White House, right? Because some of their policies are a little bit just like, why? Are you serious? Type of stuff. So I can't say that I'm mad at Brother Anthony there for leaving. And he said himself, I guess he has dual citizenship. He was like, yeah, I'm going to go back to the United States and vote for Trump. And then I'm going to go right back. He says because he does want a better America and he feels like Trump could do it. Again, reiterating, if Kamala would change some of her policies to make America better, he said he would vote for her. And I think that's probably where a lot of people are. It's not necessarily the person because he says, I'm not emotionally involved in politics. It's about being up here, right? It's about who is going to be better for me and ultimately the country that we all have to live in. And so that's really up to you who you're going to vote for. But, it should be an informed decision, nevertheless, like the one that Anthony has made, an informed decision. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, the Demetra Kaye.